Hello everyone, I'm David Brower, Dean of the School of Business and Hospitality Management at SUNY Delhi, and I'm joined by my faculty colleagues today to provide you with some helpful hints to make this Thanksgiving the best event ever. We understand that it'll be a little bit different than they have been in the past, but we want you to have a great event nevertheless. Stay tuned for some helpful hints, and of course, if you have follow-up questions or would like additional information, please feel free to reach out to us via our Instagram, Facebook, or SUNY Delhi's website. Enjoy!
Let's talk turkey. How big of a turkey do you need? You want to plan on 1 pound per person for your celebration, unless your guests have a larger appetite or you want leftovers, then you should get a bigger turkey. Fresh or frozen? Fresh turkeys are going to be a little bit more expensive, should be cooked within 1 to 2 days of purchase, or stored in the coldest part of your refrigerator for up to 3 days. Frozen turkeys are going to be a little bit more inexpensive. You'll want to thaw those in your refrigerator for 24 hours per every 5 pounds.
How are you? My name is Chef Sean Pearson from SUNY Delhi Culinary Department. Today we're going to be making a cranberry orange relish, which we do around the holidays, very quickly. 1 bag of cranberries, 1 to 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and some salt, and our oranges and apples. I make it in my food processor, blend it around, then transfer it into a bowl, and add my 1 to 2 cups of sugar, depending on how sweet you want it. Thanks for joining. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Holland, an event management professor here at SUNY Delhi with 3 tips on how to easily personalize your Thanksgiving table using brown craft paper and markers. First, you can label your dishes so that everyone knows what you're serving. Second, you can use the runner instead of place cards so your family knows where to sit. And then finally, you can put markers out on the table so that everyone can write down what they're thankful for this year.
Hello everyone, Victor Somo here, chef instructor at SUNY Delhi, and I have some tips for selecting wines for Thanksgiving dinner. As we all know, Thanksgiving dinner we have a large variety of different foods with different types of flavors, and when selecting a wine, it's important to select a wine that goes with a large variety of foods. So a suggestion I have is either go with, if you're going to go with red wine, go with like a light to medium bodied red with high acid, or high to medium acid. I'd suggest a Gamay or a wine from Beaujolais, perhaps a Pinot Noir, light-bodied Pinot Noir, or even, I don't know if any of you heard of Barbera, but Barbera would be a great wine to pair with Thanksgiving too, just because it is a very high-acid red wine. Also, another great pairing would be champagne or any other type of sparkling wine like Prosecco or Cava. And then also, with white wines, you want to stay away from wines with, or in general for Thanksgiving, wines with too much oak in it. So if I was going to drink a white wine, I would say a nice Sauvignon Blanc, Riesling, or again any other white wine that's high in acid. And don't forget about rosé. Rosé goes with just about everything. And I think if you choose these wines, you will be very happy with your pairing for Thanksgiving.
I'm an associate professor here in the School of Business and Hospitality, and I'm here to offer you some tips for leftovers this holiday season. So we all know that after a big Thanksgiving meal, we have some leftover stuffing. So one idea that's pretty unique is to make a stuffing waffle, which you can see right here. But also, don't be afraid to add some of your leftover turkey and cranberry sauce and top it off for a little bit of a unique second day meal after Thanksgiving. Another tip would be to take your leftover stuffing and mix it with some ground beef or ground turkey, roll it up and bake it off like a normal meatball, and you can also make a delicious cranberry glaze that, trust me, is really good. Try it. Those are my tips for this time, but if you have any other questions, please just reach out to us on our Facebook or Instagram page, and I'd be happy to answer. Happy holidays.
Hello, everyone. I'm David Brower, Dean of the School of Business and Hospitality Management here at SUNY Delhi, and I'm bringing you 3 tips today to have a stress-less Thanksgiving celebration. First of all, be sure to do as much as you possibly can ahead of time. So set your table, make sure your glassware is lined up and polished and ready to go, and that your wines are chilled and your beverages are stocked, so then that way you're not rushing. Second, this isn't really the time to experiment with new recipes. You want to make sure that you stick with the tried and true, those types of things that you know are going to be successful and are going to be a hit at Thanksgiving. Third, consider leveraging some of your local resources like your farmers markets and maybe bakeries that you might have close to home. You can purchase some of your items like pies and rolls and other accessories that will help to enhance your meal and will help you to be less stressed. We hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday this year and be well. Thank you so much.